Hey everybody, it's Chad, nobody else's auto. Gonna check out some more new inventory tonight. What we've got here, 1967 Buick Special. This is just a little four-door, but it is pretty much an intact car. It was wrecked on the right front corner years and years ago, so they parked it at that point, and then that's where it sat till I picked it up. So anyway, that's what we're gonna look at tonight. Like I said, pretty much intact all the way down to the original hubcaps. It is basically a four-door sedan with, you know, some of it has a little bit of trim on it, but it is a Special. It's not even a Skylark, but a fairly well equipped Special. It has the trim around here, the trim down the sides. So one thing about it, any of this A-body stuff is getting so tough to find that even if it's a four-door, I still want to grab it because there's always going to be pieces people are going to need off these things. So I'm standing here at the left side. Let's check out a few things. It's got a factory mirror on it. It's got the little Buick Tri-Shield on the rear view mirror. We'll take a peek inside while we're standing here, and it is just intact, just the way it was parked years and years ago. One thing about it, it's got an aftermarket 8-track player, super cool piece. Still got an old trusty 8-track in it. Journey, still sticking out of the 8-track. Don't think much of that's any good anymore, but it's still there. Extra other 8-tracks laying in the front seat. Everything in the dash, all intact, just the way it should be. Nothing's been modified or cut up. They put the 8-track player under the dash. They didn't cut the dash up to put a different radio in it. Literally just pretty much an old unmolested car. When it was wrecked, it was parked, and that's as far as it went. Work our way on around the back. The back of the car is really pretty straight. It's got all the trim still on it. Taillights, rear bumper. It's got this big ribbed trunk molding on it. None of that stuff is broken or really damaged, so lots of good pieces there that would still work on a two-door. We'll come around this side of the car. Once again, completely original, just like it should be. Both original hubcaps on this side. All the trims here. We can take a peek on the inside over here. More 8-tracks, and we can get a little better look at the dash and everything. Factory air, all that stuff is still there. And as we come up on the passenger side of the car, we can see where the damage was at right here. Literally looks like it took a direct hit right on the front of the fender, the way this crinkled this fender back up. On the front of this car, now this is a Special, so we've got this plastic grille here. Actually the same grille used in a GS. Special GS used the same grille. Skylark actually used a different grille. So the grille and headlight bezels on a Special, same as GS. Grill headlight bezels on Skylark, different than GS or Special. Kind of a weird deal in 67, but that's what they did. Under the hood, this old Buick, pretty much all still intact, just the way it should be. The little 300 Buick V-8, we see all the air conditioning stuff. This car also had power steering and power brakes. So the basic options you would have wanted on a car, even though this was a Special, it did have the basic options that a lot of people like to see. So anyway, that's what we've got tonight. Like I said, it's just a basic four-door Special, but it's an A-body. And any of this stuff, it's getting so hard to find that I've got to grab it when I get a chance to grab it and bring it in, put it in the row, because there's always going to be people that need bits and pieces off these things. Especially a car that, even though it's crunched here in the front, there's a lot of parts here. And like all this stuff, if it goes to an iron guy and gets crushed, there's nothing left. That's where this car was headed. Off the farmstead I bought this stuff, they were doing an iron cleanup. Fortunately, they called me about the cars first, because if this thing was flat, there'd obviously be nothing left of it. So, as always, thanks for watching, everybody. If you've got any questions about this Buick Special or any of the other 1,500 cars and trucks we've got here on the ground that you see behind me, just give me a call, 620-786-4428. Having a short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the pieces you need, or what you're looking for a project. All that information is critical to see if I've got something here that might be able to help you out. So give me a shout. Let me know what you need, and we'll see what we can do to help you out. If you're on YouTube, you like old cars, you like old trucks, be sure to check out my channel. We got all these old cars on there, tons of videos of old cars, old trucks, memorabilia, gas and oil, all kinds of gearhead stuff. So be sure to check out my channel, click that subscribe button, and also definitely click that notifications button, because we do post videos pretty regularly. We also go live. We do some live stuff on here, so you definitely want that notification button turned on so you know when we do that. So as always, thanks for watching, everybody. I super appreciate you swinging by, hanging out with me for a few minutes tonight, checking out what we've got going on. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you soon on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.